Hey guys, this is Robert with the Robert and Frank Show. I am here with. I was about to introduce you, but I saw that face and I'm like, no. Well, if you don't know him by now, I'm sorry. You don't need to actually know him. He is just going to be color commentary. No one really
I'm
gives a shit
Robert's
about him.
papa. They call me Frank. Frank Ibarra.
Um. Anyway, so moving on. So we are going to be talking about this is our 2 cents show. If you haven't noticed yet, and if you are watching and you've been watching, yes, we are wearing the same shirts as we probably did the last time that you saw the show. And the reason for that is, we're just trying to
Robert hasn't
kind of knock
changed.
it. Yeah, I never changed. I've not showered. I've not changed in probably about 2 weeks. And you know what?
It's only
I
2 weeks.
just love Cookie Monster. I got to represent Cookie Monster. So. But
Oh man, Robert. Oh man.
yeah, right.
Well, we have an interesting topic to discuss today. It's one that I believe is going to be making headlines real soon. Artificial wombs. 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 Not
Okay,
wounds, but
I thought
wombs.
you said wounds. I'm like, why artificial? Like, what is it? Like a fake like cut or something? That's what I thought you said. And I'm like, wait, hold on, stop. Why do I want to cut? I'm
Perdóneme,
cutting
it's
myself.
my Mexican accent, sir.
No, I'm sorry. I don't believe it was Mexican. But okay, whatever. Go on. Maybe
But
Spaniard.
these are some of the illustrations that have to do with this technology.
Italiano.
But the please don't do that. Vibra babri, vibra bubra bibra, vibra babri. But this
Go
is one
Russian.
of my
Russian. Go do your Russian.
no, no, not right now. I can't do it on call. It's gotta be one of those moments. But imagine some type of some kind of incubator looking kind of a thing where you can actually make your baby. You can bake it until it's ready, and do it externally. You no longer need to do that
Mm-hmm.
internally. Well, that's what a bunch of researchers are currently working on. This looks like it might be happening within
That's just
our near
that's just
future.
ah.
But I mean, there's plenty of.
Bake it at 102 degrees point like something. Like, I mean, it's just that's a trip to me. I mean, you look at that. I mean, there's a baby in that freaking thing. Who in their right minds? Well, I was saying, who in their right minds would want to do this? But there's the people that are like, you know what? I don't want to actually go through with a birth. There's the people that
Yeah,
are like, I don't want to go through the pain. I know people like that. My wife went through 2 kids, and it's there's some crazy ass pain that goes through that.
right.
I can imagine
But
why you wouldn't want to go through it.
what I mean, one another interesting aspect to this is that the actual success rate of births is tremendously high. It's supposed to be a lot safer, a lot more
A lot
reliable, a lot more,
safe. Yeah, that is a proper way of using that phrase. It
a
is a
lot
lot
safer. It's
safe.
more safe.
Just
It's a lot safe. It's very safe. It's safer.
right. No, thank you. It's safer. Yeah, it's safer. Yeah, I mean, what is it like
Grammar
90
Nazi.
percent of people are go through it without a problem, without major complications or something like that. Might be higher, might be lower, but
What's the
yeah, I mean,
percentage? What did you say?
I'm guessing at this. Let's see. I love Google. So Google, and let's see if it'll record. Okay, Google. Oh, it is recording. Hey, I love Chrome. All right, I'm gonna try this again. Hold on. What is the percentage of birth? Oh, wait. What? Oh, man. What is?
Oh man, where is the love for Google now?
Oh no. All right, hang on a second. Let's try this again. Let's go back and let's go and screen share. All right. Do. Actually, no. I'm gonna go and do this.
Why don't you Google that yourself, you asshole?
Right. Google.com. All right, there we go. Where's the incognito? No. Cancel. Man, screen share. I want to do an extra screen share. I think this was it. Yeah. All right. Incognito mode. Okay. What is the percentage of birth rates with no complications? Wow, that was not at all. Oh wait, no, it did do it right. All right, I don't know what I'm looking at. Are 90%, 94% of births really complicated? No, I highly doubt that. No.
What? That'd be ridiculous. That's like everybody.
Yeah, they're right. We had complications with my kids, but that was a whole other story. Um, what is the percentage of complications in birth rates? Okay, Reuters. Okay, a little bit better. Okay, between 1990. Okay, what's the percentage? Okay. All right, really? Okay, so out of 10,000 cases, there were 29 cases of complications. And that's post delivery. So I actually think, let's see, what is? Do you know what 29 out of 10,000 is?
It's a very small amount, my friend.
Yeah, I mean it's not a lot. I mean, let's see. Okay, no, 20 is it 29 divided by 10,000 equals.
Jesus, what are you doing? You're pounding those keys?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. No, I'm typing loudly, so you know that I'm typing. It is a 0.29% rate of complication. I think that number is a little on the lower side, honestly. I think it actually is a little higher. But I mean,
Hmm.
if you give birth in a hospital, oh, what is up with my computer? Go away. I don't want to restart.
Please visit our.
Anyway, so the whole thing about it is that basically what I'm saying is there are a lot of complications, but as long as you're in a hospital, as long as you are under very good care. I mean, if you have a very good
Good
doctor,
supervision.
yeah, there you go. If you're under a very good supervision, then the likelihood of anything like major complications happening are a lot lower.
So the
You know
major
what?
benefit is just not going through the torment of birth. And for those
Yeah,
who maybe might have gone through menopause.
yeah. I'm gonna skip that last part, but I will tell you that my wife,
Uh,
with my first kid, had some major complications. With the second kid, had more complications. I mean, but hers was it was a different thing. It was actually gestational diabetes, which kind of they didn't catch on the first kid. My first kid was born 10 pounds 5 ounces, which, if you know anything about kids, is gigantic compared to most kids. The average weight of a newborn is between 6 and 7 pounds, and the higher end 8 pounds.
Robert
So
was
that's
20 pounds when he was born.
huge. You know what? I don't doubt it. I am a very big child.
He walked out of that with his teeth already grown in.
Man, I had a full freaking like beard, mustache, teeth,
Oh,
and everything.
yeah, that is horrible.
It was painful coming out. There's nothing to it. Right. So you know what though? Talking about diabetes though, and gestational diabetes, I'm going to go ahead and go into actually our next topic is type 1 diabetes. Now there is a difference if you don't know between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 1 is your body actually fights your pancreas, which actually creates the insulin, and it destroys the insulin cells or the insulin creating cells. I forget which one of the two it is right now. It's late for us. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm not going to Google it. But I will tell you there's a difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 1, your body fights it. Type 2, you're resistant to insulin. So your body produces it, but your body doesn't use it as effectively as it can. So, that being said, there is actually, and let me go ahead and open this up in an incognito tab. It is, come on, Frank, you're so quiet. Thank you.
Hello.
Dude, what the hell? My internet all of a sudden went out. Watch it go out again. Earlier, we're about to start our 2 cents, and all of a sudden, it just completely went out. I was like, oh, lovely.
So you're still
Okay,
having internet trouble after your
now. No, not at all. I
Oh,
just want to make sure that they didn't have any issues.
should
All
get a
right,
refund.
that's not the one.
Oh, they didn't increase your price for all that they did they?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Mankind.
All right, Mankind the Corporation, and they are the ones that are actually producing. It is the Type 1
diabetes.
insulin inhaler. So if you know anything about like what is it asthma. I mean, people with asthma use an inhaler every day, and the cool thing about this is that this is actually out there to help prevent or to help not prevent but help treat
Diabetes.
people with type 1 diabetes.
Diabetes.
And the reason for it and why you want it is because if you use it with long acting insulin and you
Hmm.
take it with your food, you inhale it, boom, you don't have to prick yourself, or even worse, if you are one of those people and poor unfortunate souls that has,
Diabetes.
we're going to go to Google right now and we're going to go to insulin pump, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. But no, sorry. And we're, just kind of bear with me here. I'm going to show you what the insulin pump really is like. And that is insulin pump right here. Now the insulin pump is this, and you kind of charge it with a little vial of insulin, and it just continuously is pumping insulin into you as you program it, and it's just there, it's stuck into your
So
skin.
so it's just like an adhesive, right? It's not like going into your body or whatever. It just lays on top like a sticker. It's not invasive. Response required. Robert? Robert? Well, apparently the Russians have hacked into their system and have now taken over their computer. And Robert is now currently not with us. Poor Robert. Hopefully he'll come back soon. I wish I knew a lot more about it,
Diabetes.
but I don't. Hmm. And voila, he's back.
Well, if you can see me,
Oh my
I don't know
god,
if you
he's
can see
live
me
from Baghdad.
right. Yeah. All right. So we are back. We had technical difficulties.
Finally, Robert. No, you had technical difficulties.
No, I did. My computer, it just like went straight into shutdown and restart mode for updates, and I was like, no, start later, restart later, restart later. Oh wait, no, it is just completely restarting right
Hey, you
now.
know what I noticed? I barely
What's
noticed that your webcam looks a lot better.
Dude, we talked about this last time. I have yes. It looks a lot better because my upload speeds are now 5 megabytes as opposed to two.
Yeah, that's a lot higher than mine. I gotta call my internet service provider and complain. What did you say? What did you tell him?
Dude, no, you told me last time you have 30 down, 5 up.
30 down, 5 up? Well, I don't.
What do you
I
what do you
guess I
have?
do. No, you know what? I think it's 3, but it fluctuates so bad sometimes. Sometimes it's like 5 up, sometimes it's 1 up. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
sad, just lagging everywhere.
I mean, it really depends on the time of day that you're using the internet. But anyway,
I can't stand that.
we're yeah. Anyway, so we should just kind of continue where we left off. I was actually talking
So the
about
last question that I asked before your computer started failing was that pump, is it invasive or not? You were pretty much in the middle
yeah,
of
actually,
answering
yeah,
that.
and that's what I was trying to explain is that this is the pump right here, and if you notice, it's on this girl's
Oh.
uh, right, it's on her belt, and it's there, and that is right there.
It looks completely different now that I know that it's stabbing into her body.
Yeah, right. No, right there, and that is stabbing into her body. It is a needle. I don't think it's a permanent like metal needle. I think it's one of those like you pop it in. It's a metal needle to begin with, but then once it's there, it's actually a flexible like plastic needle in essence.
Right.
It's just it's meant the metal is meant to just get into the skin.
I, I
Um,
love how if you kind of look at this technology kind of as like, yeah, it's artificial in a way, but if you see it as an extension of your body, it's like an external organ, you know? Yeah, we
well,
make
I
it,
mean, yeah,
but
and that's it.
that's pretty much what it is. It's like an add-on card that goes onto a human.
Well, yeah, and that's actually a part of what they're trying to do. And what the cool thing about technology and what they're trying to do is, let me see if I can pull up something else. It's actually the artificial pancreas.
Oh, the 3D printed ones?
No, 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 no. It's
Oh.
basically the same concept, but I mean, it gives you it it has more control. Whereas if you have this, this pump that we're talking about,
Hmm.
it'll keep pumping insulin no matter, let's just say, for example, it's not going to make any sense to you, but if your sugars are at 80 and you're pretty well maintained at that point, and you accidentally put it so it keeps pumping an additional like 2 or 3 units, which will drop your sugar substantially. If you go to sleep, it'll keep pumping, and people have actually died because of that. Because the system is meant to keep pumping, but it won't stop. It doesn't constantly monitor your sugar levels, which is where the artificial pancreas system is different. That's made for, if I don't remember if it either automatically detects your sugar levels, or if it actually, um, if it stops the insulin from going in, or if it actually pumps something else in to bring your sugars up to kind of balance everything out. It was something I kind of read in passing that I on Reddit a couple months back. But I mean, it's technology and the way that it's going from the artificial wombs to the insulin inhalers to the artificial pancreas. I mean, these things are just mind-boggling as to what we've overcome in the span of 20 or 30 years, you know?
Yeah. And dude, I love the fact that it's exponential growth. So a lot of these technologies are going to be kind of booming in the near future. We're going to
Oh no,
probably see
definitely.
the more. We're probably going to see more progress in in the next 10 to 15 years than we've seen in the past 2,000 years.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, we're talking about like some of the like most interesting advancements in technology right now. I mean, the awesome part about having the artificial pancreas, is that it no longer is on you. It'll automatically detect your sugar levels. It'll automatically administer the right amount of insulin for you, as opposed to, you having to program a pump. And if you screw up, it's literally the difference between life and death in some cases. Because if you're, again, it doesn't make sense to you, but for people that have diabetes type 1,
Hmm.
that they take insulin, it's like if you put that you only need 10 units, and you actually put that you're in the pump that you wanted to dispense 20 units, it's it, that can be life threatening. That can cause you to go into diabetic shock, especially if you go to sleep and you don't realize what you did.
Right.
So I mean, it's along those lines of it, just insane that these technologies will so much.
These improvements are basically saving lives.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to save lives. They're going to make everyone's lives better. Now, if someone can come up with a cure for type 2 diabetes, I would love you till the end of my life.
Mhm.
Anyway, I think that should be it.
Well, one thing that I
So,
wanted to mention also, going back to technology being a part of you, Richard Dawkins, I'm a huge Richard Dawkins fan. He talks about the extended phenotype that it should be extended to not just biological events happening in your body, but also to things external from your body that you also um, create. So, for example, if you have ants, ants make anthills, bees also make beehives. They're not a part of them, but they're made of them. So it's like humans, what we make are iPhones and space shuttles and Mars rovers and things like this pump, for example. So we can see this as an extension of us, something that we create, but it's not, you know, I guess artificial in a way because it's natural. It's something that we create.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Just pointing something here at Richard Dawkins. I love this guy. Extended Phenotype. Great book.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, you should put that in the comments or the description later. We can look them up, or someone can look them up and see what you're talking about. But anyway, we've been going. I think at this point we've been going for about 20 minutes now, almost,
Jesus,
including
Robert. See what you did?
including the technical difficulties and all that crap. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of cut it off here.
User error.
Right. So if you guys like what we do, or if you have any comments, I should say, first off, email me at robert@robertandfrank.com.
Do it.
Any criticisms that you have, please let us know. We definitely appreciate
All
it.
the hate mail, send that to Robert, please.
Right, please. Send it all to me. I will be more than happy to put it right in the trash can. Anyway, if you like what we do, one of the other shows that I watch, Daily Technique Show, they say if we brought enjoyment to you go out to the movies and pay $8. If we brought anywhere near the enjoyment to you as a watcher, as a viewer, donate anything and
Now listen to me
everything.
play the world's saddest song on the world's smallest violin. Also, if you guys are tired of these technical difficulties, please visit our Patreon account.
Man,
Robert
that's what I'm
needs
trying
to
to say.
upgrade
Robert,
his
yeah.
his 65K. Somebody picked up the phone and it fucked everything up.
Now, great. Now you have to edit that out. Anyway, yeah, and anything that you guys can help us out with, we definitely appreciate. We want to bring more content. We each have our own little things that we do. I have my daily rant that I'm trying to record every day. Frank has got his Frank's Corner that he has yet to put out a single episode of at this point, but who knows later in the week. But yeah, help us out.
Soon. It's coming soon.
Anything.
Very soon.
We will take $1 from you. Like, I will wash your windows for $1 if you are near me.
He'll do it. Trust me. I've seen him do it.
Shut up. Anyway, so I think we're gonna end it there. And if you guys have anything, just again let us know. All right. Thanks for watching.
Hasta la vista, players.
That was just corny, terrible, corny, and I'm gonna end it. Goodbye.
Diabetes.
Thank you very much.
Diabetes. 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 Diabetes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building.